Welcome back, everybody, to Foundations. Check out what we got, everybody. Look at this. We got ourselves a pale oak sapling. I don't know how we actually got this, but it was just in the storage room downstairs, or in the base there. So last episode, I was looking, or I found a watering trader, and I was looking to see if if we needed to buy anything from him. And he had pale oak logs, but he didn't have any saplings, so I didn't bother to buy them. But we have a sapling, and I actually wanted to use this for a build, which is what we're going to work on today. So we need to grow this guy. Let me get some bones and bone meal this, and we'll just get some logs from it real quick. Alrighty, we got the bone meal here. Let's grow this, John. Wow, is it just going to eat all my bone meal? What's going on here? That's unreal. There's something wrong. Why is it not growing? What? That just ate my whole entire thing of bone meal and it hasn't grown. What? 1 second. Okay, so apparently you need 4. I didn't know that. You need 4 saplings. So that kind of, rained on my parade right there. That's no fun, but we'll go ahead and get started on what we're gonna do anyways. Just might not use the whole pale oak thing we were gonna do. So a creeper just exploded right here, right as I was trying to kill the mob so I could go to sleep real quick. So we got a big old hole in the center now. That's cool. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get started on what we want to do. So I want to build a security tower for Zero Labs, because obviously they're gonna have security, top lab in the city, so we're gonna need a security tower for them, and I'm probably gonna build 2, like one on each side. So we're gonna go ahead and get started on that. Hiya! All right, I didn't want to do anything too crazy. I just kind of want to put up a few small towers. I think we'll put them right about here, maybe? I think this will be pretty good. So it'll probably be here, and it's gonna be them. They're gonna be right on posts. So these are gonna be the posts for them. I was gonna use the pale oak, but that didn't happen. So maybe later, but these might work actually pretty well. So we'll probably do maybe that big, and then we'll just build them up real quick. But then there'll be staircases going around them. So okay, so now we got our post in. So that's how high the floor will sit on it. But I think I'm gonna do probably concrete on as the actual building. I just realized this stair is not gonna work here because we have to walk in a door and there cannot be a wall there. So I'm probably gonna have to extend this out one. I wonder if that'll look weird on these. I don't know if these are too thin or not. We can try and extend it out. We'll see how it looks. Also have to move this now. I thought about doing this in tinted glass, but tinted glass you can only get the full blocks, and I don't think that would look very good. So I decided to do just the black stained. And hopefully this looks pretty good. And luckily, it's nighttime. I brought my bed with me, so I can go to sleep right in here instead of having to fight mobs and have creeper holes explode in the middle of Zero Labs. But anyways, this is kind of what it's going to look like. I don't think that's too bad. I'm debating whether I should put the whole thing in concrete or the whole thing in quartz brick. Let me know what you guys think, but I don't think it looks terrible. Definitely, I think needs maybe some texture. But I know these things in real life don't even have that much texture. They're pretty boring in real life, so this is kind of what they're gonna look like. But yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. So that's one security outpost right there. I think we'll put another one over here, or maybe like more of like a checkpoint area, right here, so that you can like basically check in as you're coming in. But first, this hole is completely empty. So I need to get this filled up with some dirt here. But luckily, we've got plenty of it because of this little mess we've made. Actually, mess we've cleaned up. Really, it was a bunch of hills, but we've got plenty of dirt to use here. So we're gonna go ahead and fill that hole in real quick, and then we'll build our next security checkpoint. I almost forgot one of the most important parts of this. Oh yeah, the iron door. Put a little button. Actually, we'll put it right there. Oh man, tearing the whole place down. And then we'll eventually kind of design this. I think I want to put like some maps in here or something, some workbenches obviously, and design the inside a little bit more. But right now we're just gonna leave it for how it is. And then I think this definitely needs a railing going around it. So potentially iron bars. I wonder how that would look. Yeah, that could potentially work. That could potentially work. Okay, we got that finished. I think that looks pretty good. Pretty good. So that's the first one. Like I said, we're just going to fill this in with dirt real quick. Alrighty, guys, we got it all flattened out here. Now we just need to actually kind of design it and build it here. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so for this one, it's going to be on the ground here. How are we going to do this? So it's basically like a checkpoint, so people can kind of walk up to this one. That one's more of like a lookout tower to see kind of what's going on in the area. I want them to be very similar in design, so I'm kind of doing the same layout, but this one's obviously just going to be shorter. Okay, got these both done here. So this one's really small compared to that one, but this one's just kind of a little checkpoint area. Obviously still need to do the insides here today. But yeah, I think it looks all right. I think it definitely needs some texture around the outside. It might even need, I don't know if an overhang would look better. Is that too much or is that better? I feel like that's almost too much. I don't know how I feel about that. So I think what I want to put inside of it is probably a map, and maybe like one of those cartographer tables. So I think I'm gonna try and get some of those going. Oh, this zombie has a spear. Oh, he's like running at me with it too. I wonder how much damage that does. Oh, not that much. Oh, there's a sneaky creeper behind him. A little sneaky creeper. What are you doing? I gotta watch my back over here. I'm about to get blown up all the time. Oh no. So yeah, I got the cartographer tables. I think I'm gonna put this probably right here. Yeah, I think that's probably pretty good. And then I got item frames with compasses and maps on them. So I think what I'll do is place a couple concrete blocks. There we go. Place 2 of those. We place the item frames on top of them. We'll put the compass in this one. And we'll put the map on this one here. But we gotta load these maps. There we go. Boom. Oh yeah. Looks good. I think that's pretty good. I might, should I swap these? I don't know. I don't know if I should swap them or not. But I have the same thing for the other one here. So we'll go ahead and run up here. And in here, let's put it, maybe right here. Let's put it right in this corner here. So we'll have 2 blocks again. Cartographer table. We'll put the compass here. And then we'll put this map right here. There we go. So now this map will be like a live kind of look at the area. So that, like if they were scouts, they could know what's going on here. So obviously they have full view of the whole street here in the city once the city gets here. But yeah, I think these are pretty cool. These will help kind of tell the story quite a bit. But yeah, I'm running low on iron, so I do need to start that iron farm. I'm not sure what I want to do with it. I'll probably put it inside of a building here in the city. So I think we should start to frame out that building wherever that iron farm is going to be. It might be a little hard to fit inside of a building, but we'll see what we can do about it. All right, so the next thing I want to do is build an iron farm, but we have to make it match the city, right? So we can't just put an iron farm in the middle of this plot of land here. That wouldn't make any sense. So we're going to have to kind of DIY one. I went and got all of this stuff in this shulker box here. So this is a lot of the stuff, if not all of it, that we'll need for the iron farm. I'm not sure where exactly to put the building. It's going to have to be over here for sure. I'm thinking right around this area right here. Or I could put it further back near this stone patch. Let's see. I'm thinking probably right around here. So we'll probably start here. Now, I'm not sure what to make it out of. We could make it out of, I want to make it out of deep slate, something, but we could make it out of lots of different types of deep slate. So we could do tiles, we could do bricks, which is probably what I'll go with. I'll probably go with bricks. But yeah, it's just gonna be a big tower. We'll probably have to design the outside a little bit. But yeah, so a big tower. We'll probably just do a lot of bricks to start with here. So if the iron farm is going to be around the center of these lights here, then really it needs to be about maybe right there that it goes up. So I'm building the iron farm basically way in the air. That way that the iron golems don't spawn around the area here. So I have to build it up in the sky, but I'll build a tower around it. That way it'll look like a city, right? So we got to do that first. But we're gonna actually start with the iron farm, and I'm just gonna pillar up, build the iron farm, and then we'll plan the tower around that. That way we know we have enough room. But basically, my idea is taking the campfires and making a chimney out of those, so the smoke will go out the top. But they're actually going to be in the bottom burning the iron golems, which will drop into hoppers, which will feed into a chest. But yeah, we'll build a chimney out of the top with those campfires. And I think that should be pretty cool looking. So I think the hoppers will go right on top of these blocks, and then the campfires on top of those. Oh boy. Oh great. I need to be able to, I need to silk touch those. I need a lot more campfires. Unless I don't make it as big as I think I need it. Maybe I just need it 3 wide here. There we go. And then the hoppers will just go underneath those guys there. So then around this, I'm just going to pillar up, and I'm probably going to go up like 20 blocks or so. I don't think it really matters for the iron farm how tall you go. So basically the beds just go here, and then the villagers will sleep here. And then the zombie will sit right here in a boat. Which I need another... Actually, I'll just do that when the zombie comes up here. But he'll need to be up here in a boat, which is going to be super fun to get all those mobs up here. All right, and the villagers. It's going to be a blast. We'll probably do that another time. But I just wanted to build it for now. I think I built this a little too close. I actually have to move it back a little bit. It shouldn't be too hard though. Okay, so to kind of explain this just a tad here, we're going to put the zombie right here, not in a boat like I previously said. I'm just going to give him a tool, and I think he won't despawn. Fingers crossed. And then the villagers will go right on top of these beds. And then what we're going to do is we will have we need to make sure we have enough room for the villagers in there. I think we do. So we're going to have this blocked off here. And then on top of this will be where the iron golems spawn. So right here, we're just going to add walls around. For some reason, they get stuck on the hole blocks if you use hole blocks when they're falling down the water. So you have to use these walls. But we're just going to make them fall right down into the fire pit there. So it needs to at least go to this block that's right here, which those will actually get broken. And same with these here as well. But so they'll basically flow down the water, and then they will fall right into there, which we need one more for. And then we need this to be probably, if we can, 8 blocks long, but if not, we'll put signs down. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's 7 blocks right now. We could probably do 8, I think. So I just realized that this fireplace stuff, the smoke is not gonna go all the way up through the tower, so we're not gonna be able to do a chimney. But we might still do it, but we'll just have to put fireplaces up top as well. But yeah, this is not gonna reach. But yeah, anyways, guys, that is the whole build there. So now we'll just draw out the perimeter of what we want. And that'll be all we're doing for today. Alright, so if the building's right there, we're going to probably want the front door to be about here, I'd say. And so it needs to go 1, 2, 3 past that block right there. So 1, 2, 3. So that's probably going to be the size of the building right there. And then we'll wrap it around the back. And that's plenty right there. So let's go back a few blocks. Okay, that's not enough. I believe that should be good right there. Alrighty, yeah, so that'll be the size of the building. The iron farm will go up there. So in the next episode, you'll see us finish this iron farm, finish the building, kind of design it a little bit. Just a quick recap of what we did. So we built these 2 kind of military stations or security checkpoint stations. This one's more of like a watchtower, but if you go in here, there's a map, a compass, a little table, so they can kind of see what's going on around here in the city. So this would be security for Zero Labs here. Same thing with over here, but we've got a map, a compass, and a table. Oh, and a nice shulker box with all my stuff in it. Very nice. But yeah, anyways, we did those two today. We also started this creeper farm here, which is gonna be in um, a sky tower here, like a tall tower. Um, so this will be pretty tall. It'll be about 3 blocks taller than the tallest block on that. On the top of the iron farm. Did I say creeper farm? I meant iron farm. So we started this iron farm. um, but yeah, guys, so that's actually going to be it for this episode. Next episode, you'll see us tackle the entire building and finish the iron farm there. But thank you guys for watching. We will catch you guys in the next one. See you guys later. Bye.